A good Erev Shabbos, everyone. As we learn the Mishna Yomis for Erev Shabbos, Parshas Naso, and we are dedicated by the Fisher family, Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi Shalom ben Avram Alevi Perel Bas Ruvain. We're dedicated also special by the Klugman family, Yoel Klugman and family, for their Gesund Parnasa Berevach B'Kavod Nachas and the Siyas Chaim, Lili Nishmas Lev Yitzchak ben Meir, Yaakov Moshe ben Zev, L'Refu Shalema, Fel Yoim Moshe ben Chayesara, as we continue learning the procedure of the Kohen Gadol, that holiest of men, on the holiest day of the year, on Yom Kippur, as we're learning Mishnah Gimel and Mishnah Dalet in the third parak. Ein adam nichnas la'azara la'avoda, a person doesn't enter the temple courtyard to do temple service, afilu tar, even if he knows that he's tar, at sheyitbo, until he does tefillah. And Tais Rabbi Kiva Eger adds, in order to make sure that that's the case, they didn't enter the Beis HaMikdash Azar at all, even not to do the avodah, unless they went to the mikveh. Now, on Yom Kippur, chamesh tefillos v'asara kiddushin tovel Kohen Gadol mekadosh bo bayom. The Kohen Gadol would immerse himself 5 times on Yom Kippur and do 10 times Kiddush Yodayim Raglayim. The Kulam B'Kodesh Al Beis HaParva, all the immersions took place in the holy areas on the rooftop of the Beis HaParva, Chutz Mezu Bilvad, except for this one, because obviously until he goes the first time he can't come into the Azar. So this immersion was done. If you remember, we said that on the southern side there was a gate called Shar Hamayim, and that was where they brought the pitcher, the flask of water from the Mei Shiluach for the Nisach Hamayim. There was an area on top of the Shar Hamayim where there was a mikveh outside the Kodesh, where the Kohen Gadol did this first immersion. Now, there was a crowd around him, so for his privacy, Persu Sodden Shelbutz, they spread an opaque sheet of linen between him and the people, so he could undress privately. Pashat, he undressed. Yored V'Tovel, he went down and immersed himself. All of it is staffing. He came up and dried, not just that he shouldn't get a cold, but also so that the rivulets of water shouldn't be a chatzitza between him and the Big Day Kahuna. Hevi'oloi Big Day Zav, they brought him his regular golden garments, the 8 garments. V'lavash, he dressed, V'Kiddush Yad V'Raglav, and subsequently he did Kiddush Yadayim V'Raglayim. Hevi'oloi Asat Tamid, they brought to him the Tamid. Now remember, he had to do every Avodah. So Kratzai, he cut the majority of the windpipe and the food pipe, which is the minimum shchita, and then he had to hurry up to grab the basin to catch the blood. So Umerik Acha Shchita Al Yadai, someone else, another kind, finished it off so that his hands would be free to be Kibel Es Adam, to catch the blood. It was Zerakai, and he did the Zrika on the Mizbeach. Then Nichnas, he was very busy. Then he went Nichnas Akti K'tor Shel Shachar, he went in to smoke the incense of the morning, Ulahita Vesanevis, and clean the lamps of the Menorah, Ulahakar Vesaroish Vesaivarm, and then he offered up the head and all the other limbs, a big job, his chavite Kohen Gadol, his griddle mincha, and also the mincha of the Tamid, v'esayayin, and the nesachim, the libation of the Tamid. We want to thank you for joining us. Remind you that Daf Yomi Motzei Shabbos is at 10:15. There will be a special time for the Daf Yomi on Sunday, because I will be going to the Adirei Torah Sinus in the Philadelphia Coliseum in honor of the Kol Yungalite, a big act of Kavod Torah. So there will be a special time for Sunday's Daf Yomi, which I will announce. It'll probably be sometime Sunday morning. The rest of the week it'll be at 8:45. And if you'd like to sponsor a share, 718-916-3100, rmmwsi@aol.com. Thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful Shabbos.